Hello and welcome back to Fallout 3. This is the beginning of the Brotherhood of Steel DLC, which is new territory for the both of us. I have never played this DLC, and so I don't know what's going to happen. Just going to turn that down a little bit in my ears. And we are heading into the laboratory to speak with Scribe Rothschild to see what's next in our fight against the Dominion, by which I mean the Enclave. So, old Rothy should be here.
Well, it's good to see that you're on your feet again. I assume Lyons is immediately throwing you to the wolves? Has he told you what's been going on while you've been resting?
I learned a little bit, but I was hoping you could tell me more.
Yes, I believe I can. Step over here for a moment, will you?
Okay.
I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks and what's going on now. As you well know, this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity here. Thanks to you, their main headquarters here was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat at the Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, to the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transmitter. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions?
Well, the arrow's still pointing on you, so I guess I do.
If there's anything else you'd like to know, I'll tell you what I can. Otherwise, Paladin Tristan will be waiting. I'll alert him that you're on your way.
I'd like to... No, that's all incredibly boring. Let's go. Hey, Foxy. I got Forks back, obviously. He's going to be a valuable ally. So, this isn't a door, it's a wall. They fucked us again, Forks. Who are you? No one. Ha! So, I believe going up these stairs... Hell to you two. So, going up these stairs is probably the next part of our journey. Dar into the courtyard. Wonderblur. Hey, Fox. Gosh, it's suddenly getting late. I could swear it was midday when I started this. Let's see where he is. Oh, okay, Tristan's Tristan's quite a way away. Okay. So. Fox, no! Okay,
I win again!
Yeah, you do. Well done, little fella. Now. Sorry to record this. I should have been better prepared. We are just going to have to run all the way to Tristan's location. Hopefully, we can make the journey an interesting one. That, of course, 10 penny towers standing tall in an otherwise destroyed wasteland. For those who don't know, Tenpenny Towers is led by the evil Alistair Tenpenny, and you can tell he's evil because he has an English accent. So he's rich, he owns the tower, rich people live in that tower, and there are ghouls who want to get into the tower, but they won't let them in the tower, and it's all very whoa, and there is a quest where you can help the ghouls get in the tower, help the residents of Tenpenny Tower put their bigotry aside and just learn to live in harmony amongst one another, and then the ghouls kill them all. Not entirely sure. Oh, bollocks. There we go. But yes, as I say, not entirely sure of the point Bethesda's trying to make there. I guess if you try to live in harmony, you'll die. Oh. The problem with this metal blaster is it's not what I'd call a reliable weapon. So maybe for that reason... Oh dear. Okay. Or maybe it is more reliable if I just aim for bodies instead of heads. But yes, as I was saying, we'll test this weapon out, see if it's reliable with my new torso tactic, but if it proves to still be unreliable, then I'd probably still go for A321's plasma rifle over this. For anyone who has such a plasma rifle. Pardon me. I'd still probably choose it over the vanilla plasma rifle, though, because it's cool. So this is some kind of train yard. It's a yard where trains live, possibly the domain of Thomas the Tank Engine, though he was located on the island of Sodor, but the bombs fell in like 2076. He could have easily relocated from Sodor to Washington by then. So, rest in peace, Thomas, Gordon, James, Henry, Percy, Annie and Clarabelle, Diesel, Duncan. I think Duncan was already resting in peace. Duke? No, Duke was the one who was resting in peace. I know my Thomas trivia. Because I watched that show till I was like 10 years old or something. I liked it, okay? How close are we now? We're getting there. Everything's gonna be fine. Unless that's a Deathclaw, in which case... Oh no, it's just a Yaguai. I mean, they're still horrific, of course, but... Still horrific, but... Deathclaws are the mostest horrificest. You haven't actually seen a Deathclaw in any of these videos yet. I don't think they are involved in any of the quest lines. They're just sort of out in the wastes, ruining your life. You may never see one, and won't that be sad? Don't be afraid, Fox. It's just a Protectron. They took your jobs, but they will not take our lives. Okay, let's quick save in case this leads to Doomy Doom. Doom. Over the rocks. It's a lovely clear night as well. I mean, you know, I wouldn't mind a nuclear holocaust if the end result was nights like these. I mean, I guess you already get nights like these, but I'm always asleep at night, so I wouldn't know. It's possible that the nuclear holocaust isn't necessary for a clear, starry night. I live right next to some street lamps, though, so I'd probably just see orange. There is a Deathclaw! Well, how's that for, I guess, foreshadowing? Let's try and take out its legs immediately. Do you still have a leg? Right, okay. We've got to take out that leg, or we're gonna die. Well, I say die. We're on normal difficulty, so we're probably not gonna die. And I've got Fox, who is just amazing. But that is a Deathclaw, people. They are mutants of... I used to know it. Some kind of animal, obviously. I want to say a Jersey Devil, but I'm pretty sure that's a mythical creature. Perhaps some kind of coyote. A stoat, perhaps? Well, until anyone can clarify it, my headcanon now is that Deathclaws are mutant stoats. It's the end of you, Gutsy. Oh, I was hoping you'd have some microfusion cells, but you do not. That's a bad gutsy. Are we nearly there? Yes. Nearly is indeed the word I would use to describe our relative nearness. Or rather, relative there-ness to our location. I'm spotting something else though. Something red. Something evil. Thank you, Fox. That's a Yao Guai. We're gonna make a Yao die. And there you go. It's basically gone. So F5. Alright. We are almost bearing down upon Tristan's location. I believe that this road will take us the rest of the way. But we must beware, for there are enemies afoot. Oh. You can deal with that, Fox. Ooh! Fox, deal with it, man! I gave you one job, Fox. Okay. Well, you know, now we're there. Everything's fine. Tristan. Radiation? That's terrible. Are you the one they called Tristan? No. Evening. Let's get into this car tunnel. Hopefully we have not far to go. This is a very... Like, it's giving me the same creepy music as always, but this is one of the neatest, cleanest tunnels I've ever seen in this game. Thanks for the ammunition. I don't really use that kind of ammunition. I do use that kind. So, move. You see what I mean? Like, okay, it's a bit dark and dank, but the levels of destruction are just vastly not there when compared to other such places. Ah, so here is the base. The base of our face. Tristan?
Well, well, look who's back amongst the living. Some of us were starting to wonder if you and Sarah were going to pull through.
Good to see you too. I'm here to help.
Is that so? Well, it'll be good to have another soldier we can count on. Basic rule of thumb on these operations. Keep your head down and let the robot do most of the heavy lifting. He can take it better than you can.
What do you need me to do?
I need you to keep your head on straight. No heroics, okay? Liberty Prime was called in to assist with the initial assault. Once we've cleared ourselves a nice staging area, we'll reassess the situation. Come on, things should be underway by now.
Okay. Looks like we're about to get in.
It's been pretty standard for the last week or so. We get intel on positions, go in and burn them out.
It's action time. Perhaps. We're not quite sure if it's action time, so we'll call it...
does most of the work, honestly. I can't complain, it keeps our casualties down.
Perhaption. That's what we're experiencing right now.
Scribes pulled information about this place day before yesterday. Some communications facility.
Uh-huh. Good. Yes. So we take this out and they can no longer communicate. They'll be just like a married
We're thinking
couple.
if it's active, we can find out who they're talking to and get the last of the locations nailed down.
Excellent. Prime! Where's my robot buddy? Okay.
Communist target acquired.
Take out this gizmometer, Prime. Thank you.
Communism is a temporary setback on the road to freedom.
Pardon me.
Chinese victory.
Did my sneeze cause that? I must say I'm rather impressed with myself.
Communism is the very definition of failure.